going to attempt to play Abuse on an Emac. I've been having performance issues, so let's give it a test here. I'm wondering if this is because the game is running in classic mode and not natively, but let's see what happens here. You can see there, definitely doesn't like that. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is change the settings. Okay, and we also need to change the colors. Despite doing that, it still says that we need to change this display mode. And what we have to do is hit don't switch. As you can see, it looks alright, but the problem is when you play it, it feels quite off. Abuse for Macintosh. Let's go ahead and start from default here. There's quite a bit of lag. I'm just going back and forth, and you can probably see some stutter there.
Select M to increase firing speed. Aim gun with mouse. Fire with mouse button. Press down to activate platform. Aim gun with mouse. Fire with mouse button. Press down arrow to shift.
Now, I've only played this game in emulation in the past, and I don't remember it ever having that horrible performance issues, so I can't imagine that the original game ran this poorly. And I wonder if it just requires System 7 or just Mac OS running natively and classic mode just doesn't work, but
Press down to teleport.
this is quite unplayable. As you can see there, in a split second I just warped back to where I was just at because it stuttered. Okay.
This console saves the game. Press down.
And even when I'm not moving, as you can see, it just like starts locking up very briefly if you watch the animation there. Now let's go to the graphics options. let's go to single pixel mode. As you can see, that didn't help performance at all. It just made the screen a bit smaller. Right, let's try another mode here. I'm curious for the reason behind these modes, as they seem to change the graphics quite a bit, but you can see this here looks quite a bit different than the last two, but still runs pretty crappy. Let's try another one. Not quite sure what the difference is with this one, but performance issues still remain. Alright, I think there's maybe one or two I haven't tried. Okay, looks like double pixel mode I haven't tried yet. Let's see what happens when I choose that.
You can now use the weapon select key to select weapon.
Also, that was annoying. You can't attack enemies until they spawn, even though they're right there, it looks like. And all this locking up makes it very difficult to combat these guys.
Hidden walls.
No surprise there. When I blew up the wall, it froze for a second.
Press up arrow to climb ladder.
Okay, I have no idea what happened there. I completely missed it. loading time is very fast between levels, which is nice. I'm playing off the hard drive and not the CD-ROM, so that probably has something to do with it. I'm not sure if you can play out the CD-ROM, but I imagine there's not going to be any difference in quality here. And there's the coup de grace. You can see how the game is just running terribly even after I'm dead.